Ya voy a empezar. Hello, teacher. This is our exposition. Mounting times. The table setting is essential factor and it is the diner's first approach to the event. A good table setting reflects quality, commitment, and professionalism towards the attendance. When preparing a celebration in assembly hall or restaurant, there are many possibilities of assembly size. It all depends on the protocol and the formality of the event itself because there are different types of assembly depending on the needs. The choice of one setup or another will depend on the analysis of key factors such as the size of the space, the number of goods, the essence of the event.
The school uh, montage. The school the school style septu is kit common for work session, presentation, courses, or time when the number of people high skill. As its name indicates, it consists of rectangular tables of sets of text. Orient in the same direction towards the speaker's place. Cocktail septum. The cocktail section is usually held in sit restaurants, hotels, but if the water is good, you can take advantage of it and organize an event others. The step of setup is done on large events, and the use are usually standing both in the table to have the set of the number of guests.
Auditorium setup. This table setting is very popular for exhibition, conference, or meetings of any kind. This type of assembly places the chairs together but in rooms, either straight or circular. Science is very functional for this type of event since people do not need to lean or a table to take notes or write. You mount. This assembly consists of location of the tables and chairs forming same vowel. It usually used for events with not very large attendance to avoid that the attendants are distant from each other. Its capacity of 25 to 50 people.
Table assembly for formal food. For the assembly, table lines are important to the selection of the tablecloth, cover, and necklace that darken. Architecture, design, and presentation, material, and lighting. With the decoration and concept of the food, items factor are the basis for a correct table assembly for the cast of the formal meal. For a good assembly of the table you need. The tablecloths that can be worked much more in the hard part of the decoration and break with the space, combining their texture and colors with the rest of the setting. In the center, in the centerpiece and flowers, um, arrangements in the important side there are not too high. Two has not influenced the will of the West. The material shape and color may vary, depending on the taste and theme you have choice in the setting. The plates they are approximately 25 centimeters in size and rather than a table plate. Their function is more decorative, since they serve to make the dishes shine more and when they use arrived on the table. They do not pin an empty plate. The plates are used just on slab or percentage. The fork, the forks are placed to the left of the plate. Knives, they are placed on the ring with the edge facing the plate. The circular tape and braces of the braid of the head of the spoon to the ring. Um, for you with the fork with the handle the left. The glassware assembly consists of the glass and hoop. Naked are located to the left of the plate or up top. They can be folded into a rectangle and triangle. That are paper snakers. It depends of the number of dinners, but they are usually praised as salt and people. Shakers for every two people. The rib brat is an sprig knife. Is is located on the left above the fork.
There is the table. Now that you have all the architecture assembled in your plan for the assembly of the table, it is time to assemble the tables by placing the crockery, glassware, and lines on them. This is known as dressing the table. Legion functions. The fleeces brings out the color and embroidery of the tablecloth that you will wear, and it will also serve to muffle the uncomfortable sounds that are produced when service items are deposited.
Base avocat placement display tips is marked with the location of the chair. Uses the front of the diner chain and each chain must be separated by 60 centimeters. Assembly and location of the cutlery. Cutlery is all kits of cutlery that will be occupied to eat. This depending on what tips types of dishes are put on the menu for the event and are arranged in the order. The criteria used by the diner must go as close as far as the plate.
Assembling the bread plate. The bread plate is placed on the table after having placed all the cutlery, especially next to the entriced fork, taking care that it lines up with all the other elements. Glassware assembly. Glassware consists of glasses, glaze, and hob, having cleared the wine service that is going to be offered at the meal. The necessary glassware will be assembled. The glass for liquor, for example, can be assembled just before it is served. However, the glass of the water is located on top of the base plate so that it is centered.
Placenten and napkins. Napkins are put on the top of the base plate with a double single to save you engine. Argument add-ons. It is recommended placement of the accessories with the afterite, salt, and pepper for the every for dinner. A simple separate price is included without obstructing the vision of the diner. Delivery of menu. You must have a menu for each diner, and you must have extra to service more people had planned. The menu can be placed on top of the bright planet or the inside a kit.
Thank you, teacher, for your attention. I see you.